Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the draft Environment Impact Assessment Notification 2020. Recently, the Delhi High Court has extended the deadline for submitting public opinion on draft EIA notification till August 11th. Now, let us understand first what is Environment Impact Assessment. It is one of the environmental assessment tools being used worldwide to provide decision makers and the concerned public with essential information to plan for environmentally sustainable economic development. It is a decision making tool which tries to identify the best combination of environmental and socio-economic cost benefits. After the Bhopal gas leak disaster in 1984, India legislated an umbrella act for environmental protection. And under the provisions of this act, India notified its first EIA norms in 1994, setting in place a legal framework for regulating activities that access, utilize, and affect natural resources. After this, development projects have been required to go through the EIA process for obtaining prior environmental clearance. Recently, the government has come with a draft notification for EIA, which has been continuously debated by the environmentalists as regressive in nature. So, what are the points of contention in the new draft EIA? One of the provision is that projects can receive clearance post facto. That is, a project operating in violation of Environmental Protection Act can now apply for clearance. Even though Supreme Court has earlier said that post facto clearances are contrary to law. The draft also spells that only the government authority or the project developers will report about these violations. Thus, there is no scope for any public complaint about violations. Recently, in May 2020, a toxic gas leaked from the storage unit of a plastic manufacturing plant in Visakhapatnam, killed 11 people and injured many. It has been argued that the company had expanded production at its plant beyond the limit of environmental clearance and changed the product mix without obtaining prior environmental clearance. The second contentious provision is that it also exempts a long list of projects as outside the purview of the EIA, including any project which the government labels as strategic. The draft notification also says that no information on such project shall be placed in the public domain. Now, many experts argue that this will open a window for summary clearance for any project deemed strategic without having to explain why. The third provision of contention is regarding clearance for buildings. Earlier, buildings having area of 20,000 square meter or above required an environmental clearance. Now it will be for building having area above 1,50,000 square meter. The fourth contentious provision is related to time frame for responding for EIA of any project. Currently, people have 30 days to respond for environmental impact assessment of any project proposed in their area. Under the new draft notification, it will be cut down to 20 days only. The fifth point of contention is a long list of projects exempted from public consultation. For example, linear projects such as road and pipelines in border areas will not require any public hearing. The border area has been defined as area falling within 100 kilometers aerial distance from the line of actual control with bordering countries of India. it would cover much of the northeastern India, which is the repository of country's richest biodiversity. All inland waterway projects and expansion or widening of national highways will be exempt from prior clearance. A prudent environmental impact assessment can help India achieve the sustainable development goals and address climate change. Thereby, it can contribute to achievement of SDG 13 goals. The government should bring suitable changes to draft EIA as highlighted by judiciary and NGT as well as environmentalists from time to time to secure its commitment under Paris Agreement as well. This was a brief information about EIA. Thank you.